Hello everyone! In today's video, we're going to show you some local snacks that you have to try whilst you're in Malta. We guarantee that by the end of this video, you'll be very hungry. So stick around and find out. We're starting off our Maltese snack adventure in the heart of Malta, right in front of the iconic Mosta Rotunda, also known as the Mosta Dome. Before we dive into the food part of this video, it is worth noting some fun facts about this basilica. This is actually one of the largest unsupported domes in the world, inspired by Rome's Pantheon, and it's famous for something incredible. During World War II, Malta was the most heavily bombed country. It just so happened that one of those bombs was dropped right on the dome while Mass was happening. It pierced the roof, but it never exploded, sparing the 100 people inside. People still believe that it was a miracle that saved all those lives, even till this day. But today, we're here for something different. Today, we're not indulging in architecture, but we are treating ourselves to some delicious things. Right across the street, you'll find Premier Pastizzeria. Pastizzerias are a huge part of daily life here. They're simple, no-frills spots where locals grab quick, filling and ridiculously cheap food. You'll find everything from pastizzi, pizza slices and sausage rolls, to baked pasta dishes and qassatat. And honestly, you can eat like a king for just a few euros. Today, we're going for something traditional, Timpana. We opted to get the one served in foil with flaky pastry on top. This entire meal costs less than 3 euros. There's also another version of Timpana, which is usually bigger and made with a slightly different dough, more like a baked pie. But this one is perfect for a quick bite. Next door to Premier Pastizzeria, you'll find another local favorite, Mello's Cafe. This place is always buzzing, especially with locals, and it has that old-school Maltese charm. And the reason we love it most of all? It's because of their fresh, made-to-order tuna Ftira. You'll see it being made right in front of you, starting with a generous spread of tomato paste, then tuna, olives, onions, fresh tomatoes, and crisp lettuce, all packed into traditional Maltese bread. Simple ingredients, but so full of flavor. We grabbed our food and drove a few minutes to La Rusa tal-Mosta, a quiet little garden that not many people know about. It's got open views, a playground, and benches scattered all around, perfect for a relaxed picnic away from the crowds. And now, it's time to eat. Timpana is basically Malta's version of baked pasta, but taken to another level. It's made with penne, a rich meat-based tomato sauce, sometimes eggs, cheese, and then topped off with pastry and baked until golden brown. It's hearty, comforting, and very Maltese. And then there's the Ftira. Soft, slightly crunchy bread filled with fresh, punchy ingredients. The tuna, the olives, the tomato paste, everything just works together. This also costs less than 3 euros and you'll barely be able to finish it all. Honestly, this is the kind of meal that feels simple, but hits every time. Our next stop to show you the best Maltese snacks to try whilst on the island will take us to the silent city of Mdina. Mdina is one of the most beautiful places on the island, a fortified city with narrow streets, golden limestone buildings, and a history that goes back over 1,000 years. Walking through here feels like stepping into another era. That being said, this small but ancient city is definitely a must visit. Just outside Mdina, you'll find the most famous pastizzeria in Malta, Serkin. This place is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and it's legendary, especially after a night out. If you've been partying, chances are you'll end up here at 3 a.m. with a pastizzi in hand. So, what exactly are pastizzi? They're small, flaky pastries filled with savory fillings, traditionally either ricotta or mushy peas. They're not sweet, even though they might look like it. They're crispy on the outside, soft and flavorful on the inside, and honestly, very addictive. They're believed to have roots influenced by Mediterranean and possibly Arab cuisines, but today they're one of Malta's most iconic foods. These days, you'll also find modern variations like chicken, anchovies, even strawberry versions during special events. We went for a mix. We got ricotta, peas, and chicken pastizzi. We also ordered something very Maltese, tè fit tazza, which literally means tea in a glass. It's the traditional way of drinking tea here. Strong, simple, and usually enjoyed with something savory. And then there's the Qassatat. We got a pea Qassatat, which is similar to pastizzi, but bigger, thicker, and with a doughier shell instead of that super flaky pastry. Now, I'll be honest, these pastizzi weren't the prettiest we've ever seen. But with pastizzi, looks don't matter. It's all about the taste, and these delivered. After that, we wandered through the streets of Rabat, just soaking in the atmosphere, and of course, looking for more food. That's when we came across Zeppoli. These are deep-fried dough balls, usually filled with fresh ricotta and topped with sugar and honey. And they're traditionally found during St. Joseph's feast, which happens on the 19th of March. Feasts are a huge part of Maltese culture, with fireworks, music, and lots of street food, and Zeppoli are a big part of that. We kept walking and eventually found a traditional bakery known for something a bit more unique, sfineċ. Sfineċ is another Maltese snack. It is fried dough, and inside you will find a little piece of anchovy. It might not be for everyone, but if you like bold, salty flavors, this is definitely the one to try. It's typically eaten as a quick snack, something you grab on the go, especially in the afternoon or during local events. We took ours to a nearby viewpoint, and honestly, eating this kind of food with a view just makes it better. For the final part of this video, we wanted to try something different, making our own Maltese platter. So we headed to Green Supermarket and picked up some classic ingredients you'll find in a traditional spread. Everything here is very simple, but packed with flavor. First, we got some fresh stuffed olives from the counter. These are known as zabuch mimli in Maltese, and they are basically olives filled with a mixture of tuna, anchovies, garlic, capers, and parsley. We also got peppered and plain cheeselets, known locally as xbejniet. These are small, round cheeses made from sheep or goat's milk, and can either be plain, peppered, or with a variety of spices. We also picked up some bigilla. This is a thick bean paste made with mashed beans, garlic, herbs, and olive oil. From the butcher's counter, we then got some Maltese sausage. Of course, we couldn't forget the bread, a proper Maltese loaf, crusty on the outside and soft on the inside. And finally, water biscuits, known in Maltese as galletti. These are crunchy, neutral, and perfect for pairing with everything else, especially our bigilla. We took it all home, put it together, and just like that, we had a full Maltese platter. And the best part? All of this cost less than €12. And that's the beauty of Maltese food. It's not about fancy presentation or complicated techniques. It's about tradition, flavor, and that feeling of comfort. From quick bites in a pastizzeria, to street food in Rabat, to building your own platter at home, there's so much to explore. If you ever find yourself in Malta, don't just see the island, taste it, because honestly, that's where the real experience is. And trust me when I say, you will not be leaving hungry. Thank you for watching. We hope that you've enjoyed watching this video. If you want to discover more of Malta, don't forget to give us a like and hit that subscribe button. Until next time!